So I had a thought. Yeah, so actually I had multiple thoughts. Okay. I've been thinking, but I did yeah, I had several thoughts that I was still like in kind of like the making of like thinking, oh, how do I want to like share this on the YouTube channel? But like I just never, nothing really felt like, oh yeah, like this is my heart is like, this is gonna be so fun to do. Like, this is like, yeah, do this idea. But also I was like moving, and moving can be a lot. So I guess most of my brain power was definitely on the move. And just, yeah, trying to trying to get that over with. So now that that is over with, and I mean, I still do have some boxes to unpack, but it's all good. It's all fine. I guess, yeah. Oh, okay. This first thought though was, well, this video's thought. It was a pleasant surprise. So I didn't know that ATEEZ was going to drop. Like this, well, I guess it's not this month anymore, like the ending of last month. I thought they were going to be like late July, but I realized that I was probably like mixing that up with Ariana's. So I was so surprised when I woke up. Actually, I didn't wake up, but I had finished watching Love Island with like my sister, and it was like I had to like get up and like do my night routine, and I was just so tired and like so like drained, and I was like, "Ugh, I don't have the energy." And so like sometimes like I'll, if I'm like really drained, I'm like, oh my god, like, maybe some music or um like a YouTube video to like wake me up, give me some energy to actually go about. I can't take this far away from my mouth for some odd reason. But okay. Um to take girl, what was I even saying? What was I saying? um yeah, what was I saying? Um guys, I can't remember. Wait, okay. I was talking about the job. Yeah. So like I'll like look for like basically something to motivate me to kind of like get up and do what I got to do. But yeah, so I was on YouTube. Okay, yeah, because I was like, okay, and I feel like it came at a really good time, at least for me, because it was getting to that point. Or maybe it's also just a me thing because I go through like Apple Music and I go to like my heavy rotation and I'll just like loop it over again. And also, I just feel like Loki Apple be lying about the heavy rotation because I'll be looking at some songs, I'm like, that one. I mean, usually most of the time it's like, yeah, I have been listening to this, but like I would think that something else should still be there, or like something else should have made it to the list. Um, but nevertheless, I think I was getting tired, and I was like, I needed something new. But the thing with me is, like for example, I could like go to like I don't know, Apple's new hits and like just run the playlist. But I think I really do have to be in a certain mood to like actually put myself in a place where I am actively listening to new music. Um, but this one, I guess, an exception, probably because it took me by surprise and I just really needed something to like get me up to like do what I had to do. So but the way I discovered it, I was on YouTube and I saw a short and I'm like, it was like a clip from the MV, and they were like bad MV. I'm like, I feel like I've been around enough to know when something like it's a vibe if something is just like a teaser and something's like an actual clip from an MV. And I'm like, it was giving vibe from an actual MV. And I was like, I mind you, this is the only content I saw. because and it's so diabolical because I would have at least thought I would have seen some. Actually, did I? I did actually. Never mind. I did see some of the teaser. I saw the teaser pics. I don't know if they had like a teaser, like a video trailer. I don't know, but I certainly didn't see it. And I never saw anything about the actual date, Or maybe I did in my brain, just like, I don't know. But yeah, and I'm like, no, this looks like the MV has been released. So I go and I type in ATEEZ bad. And lo and behold and lo, I see the MV. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, okay, well that was the shock was enough to actually give me the energy to get up. But no, then I listened to like the song and watched the MV and also listened to like other songs on the album. And so I thought it would be so fun if I basically just gave my thoughts on it. Um like a yap style session, not like a oh my god, we're gonna analyze this type of thing. So yeah, I thought that'd be really fun. So that's what we're doing today. So yeah, let's dive in. um, so yeah, so what like the okay, yeah, the first one I started with was bad. Let me look at my notes. Okay, yeah, but yeah, what did I write? Okay, the first thing I have was I'll just say based off of like my own tastes, um, like the ranking of like what I liked in the album. I would say number one. I look, you want y'all to guess. No, I'm kidding. Actually, no, I'm not kidding. I do want y'all to guess, but we currently don't have enough viewers for people to be guessing. I'll just ask, and like the comment will be empty. It's like, oh my god, but yeah, no, and I just think it just with the flow of how I've planned it, it just makes sense for me to tell y'all. But yeah, my first one is drum roll, please. Toxin. Um, yeah, I don't know what crack they put in that, but let me tell you, I have been fiending. I have been. I think I probably okay. The first time I heard it, the way I abused that song, it's tired of me. It's tired of me, but it doesn't matter because I'm not tired of it. And until I am, I will continue playing it. But yeah, it's really good. And I'll save my thoughts for each one later. I'm trying to, follow my semblance of a script. But yeah, and the next one was Falling for me. And then I kind of put Body and Mamacita kind of like at the same level because I feel like it's the same level of liking in terms of like how I relate to the vibe, but like in opposite directions. Like Body is more like, oh, like I'm chill. It's like a chill day, or like it's a day where I'm just want to be sentimental, but like not in like super sad sentimental. It's more like, oh my god, I'm living, I'm alive, and life is lifing and life is flowing type of vibe. Yeah, that type of sentimental. And then Mamacita is kind of like a, ooh, hey, summer type. And I also feel like they're both very summery for me, like summer sentimental and like summer silliness type of like we're driving and we're being fools and like we're just singing songs. It's just like a fun song you can sing together with people. Yeah, so for me that's like I guess the same intensity but like different directions and different kind of feels type of thing. So I just put them like at the same level. And then Bad. And for all those who love Bad, don't come at me. It's okay. It's okay. I just, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just really, really liked those a lot more, or like they just felt more like I would definitely like go out of my way more often to listen to those. Um So yeah, I'll go into my thoughts about it. Okay, so I did start with bad first, like I said. So I went to the AMV. I said AMV. Oh my god, the MV. And I was like, oh my god, like I will first say that I really, really, well, first of all, I okay, I saw Chase, and I actually didn't even know that was Chase Infinity. So, and I don't know why, like it didn't click until so late. So essentially, I started. I was like, oh yeah, like that's like a black protagonist. You don't see that very often in like K-pop MVs. And I'm like, oh my god, she's like stunning. She is like so beautiful. Like she has the type of beauty that you can literally just continue to look at her face. And you will never get tired of looking at her face. You'll always just feel like, my god, she is so beautiful. Like you'll still have that awe of her beauty. And it's just so funny that I say that because quite literally I do remember the what is it, the Insta Reels. Um, like I don't know. I think like one of her movies had come out, and I think it was like doing well. And so like on Insta Reels, like I saw like just one of, I think it was one with her and Tiana Taylor or something, and I think she was talking about like her love for of K-pop and like ATEEZ. And I just saw that and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. And I remember then though, like I was just thinking like, oh, her face card is lethal. It's lethal. um yeah, so but I just don't know why it didn't register. Like I didn't recall. But I went. It was so funny. I went into the comments like towards the end of the MV because I'm like, okay, yeah, I get the gist of it. It's very fun. Um, and yeah. So I wanted to see like what other people were thinking, and I kept seeing like, oh, like a teeny dream fulfilled, like stuff with those like vibe. Um, And I think it was one comment. I don't remember what it was, but one comment I was like, wait, is it? Like it started clicking in my brain. I'm like, because first I was like, oh wow, 18, like an 18, she's an 18, like that's so crazy. How did they find her? And then it started clicking. It started clicking. I said, wait, is this is this Chase Infinity? But yeah, and then like literally, I kid you not, right after that, I saw like the credits rolled and it said Chase Infinity in like big letters. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I think that like her addition really made it really fun because like if you the lore behind it is fun. um and yeah, it was just also just really fun just looking at her again. You can just continue looking at her and you don't get tired. She has a very dreamy, just soft type of beauty. So yeah. um yeah, and also I really really liked, I don't know if this is like the correct term, like the videography. It was really, or maybe cinematography, is that it? I don't know. Whatever it is, I really liked how like it was shot. It was very like fun and like whimsical and weird, but like in a fun way. So like first of all, when San I, maybe it's because it was 2 a.m. I just it was a lot of details that I probably missed. But when he took that mask off, I was just like, so was that like a real person and they just somehow edited it to look like he took off a mask? Or like it was that mask that realistic? Like I don't, but that was a fun detail. Um her playing all of them was also a fun detail. I love that. What was that? Yeah. Anyways, okay, now I'm hearing that again. That's kind of weird. I hope everything's okay in there. But anyways, moving on. What was I saying? Yeah, and also like there's certain parts where like it's weird. How do I, like, where it's like kind of like it's cut off, like the camera angles is like, why is it like it doesn't feel like it's showing. like most of like I feel like usually a camera like, and I would say even this angle is kind of weird, but like you can still see like I'm in the middle kind of, but like when they would have like the angle like that and then like kind of like move the camera and you'll see the other side. I really like that. That was fun. Um so yeah, I think overall it was just a fun MV, fun song, and fun choreo. I like when they're like, that's so cute. I loved it. So yeah, I think it's very fun, very whimsical, and I loved it for that. Um but I also don't think like I would go out of my way to like, I think it's grown on me. I had to let it grow on me quite a bit because the first time I was like, I don't know. I think it's fun, but like, and I think there's also a lot of like memeable moments. Like, I mean, I feel like if we go Latina like, what does that mean? What does that mean? But it's like very random, and I'm still trying to figure out how it connects to the first line before it and the line after. I don't know, but it's fun. It's very fun. You can make a lot of like fun meme kind of things with it. But yeah, it's just so random and so silly. But I like it being silly. And then oh my god, I was gonna say something else. I don't forget. I don't remember. I don't remember. Hee hee. But yeah, overall fun. Um, and I think from there, I went on to, ooh, which one did I go to? I think I might have clicked on Falling, or maybe it was Body. It was one of those. But I felt like it was Falling, so I'll go with that. I keep hearing this sound. And I'm like, should I go check? Okay. But anyways, I'll go on for you guys. Um, but yeah, so I'll say Fallen, right? So Fallen, okay. I really like songs. I think this might have been the one, or maybe it was Toxin, one of them, where people, I saw someone in the comments that was like, oh, it's giving like selfish waltz and like deep dive. And one thing about me, I really, really love deep dive. Like, I love like it's almost like a whimsical, sarcastic, like sci-fi kind of sound, but like not really sci-fi. It's more like a, when someone does something like really dumb and like you just like in, I don't know, like a slapstick, you'll like hear like a sound, or like when someone's doing like something silly, or if someone's about to do something and it's about to be like ironic, like kind of like the background sounds that I feel like often accompany that in like media. um like it's almost like it's making fun of like the pain that they're talking about in the song. I just love it. I love it. But also I love the lyrics for that. um yeah, I love everything about it. So I'm like, honestly, do I see kind of like where they were coming from for that? Yeah, but do I agree? Not really. Um, but I just thought it was like, yeah, it's interesting because I do like deep dive and I do like this song. But I think, and again, I these are like, what I'm saying now are like my impressions before I'd seen the lyrics. And just by like the title Fallen, like I feel like the music did a good job in like creating the space to feel like you're floating in some weird space, and almost it feels like you're in like, have you seen those like where it's like it's a pitch black, but like there are like green numbers like running in the space type of that, like that was the vibe um that I felt like it was kind of like creating, very like glitchy, but like you're falling into a glitch type of thing. And I love a deep voice utilized in it all its fullness and glory, and they definitely utilized your song's deep voice. um, so yeah. Um, what else? What else? Yeah. So like right before like the falling, I think there was like a pause, like like everything kind of like, and then I don't really know like the technical term, but it's almost like the falling. Like obviously it doesn't sound like that. It sounds more, I don't know what's the term, like reverb or something. I don't know, but it sounds like echoey, very echoey and very spacious. So it really does create that feeling like, oh my god, I am falling, like in this weird sci-fi numbers in the background type of like black hole or something. Um, so yeah, I really like that. And I just, yeah, I genuinely like a song that makes me feel like I'm floating or like falling into something. So yeah. Um, and then what? Then actually, let me make sure I I said everything I wanted to say about that. Let me look at these notes. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Did I? Okay. Yeah. 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 And so I think while I was on Fallen, I saw Toxin. And so like I didn't know like all of the, again, I didn't even know that we were um doing like this whole album. So I didn't even know the track names. Um and I didn't know how many there were gonna be. So I was just like clicking until like I didn't see anymore. So I think the next one I saw was Toxin, but I think I saw the name and I just felt the vibe. And I was like, I know I am going to love that song. I know. So I was like, you know what? Let me save the best for last. At least I thought it was last because I didn't know. I think it might have been Mamacita. I probably didn't know that that was there. So I was like, oh wait, I don't think I saw this one. So let me see it. So yeah. But so I think before then I went to Body. And let me see if I wrote anything for Body. I don't think I did. But no, I think it was, it actually reminds me of Empty Box. So I was playing music while I was in the shower, like, and it came on. I was like, oh my god, this reminds me of Empty Box. But yeah, it's very like calm and like chill, and I do love like a calm, chill, reminiscent song. So yeah, I think those were mainly my thoughts for that. But I will definitely come with more after I, wrap it up because these are just like the face value thoughts that I had. Um, but yeah, and so what's the next one? I'll go on to Mamacita. I'll save Toxin for last. So Mamacita, Mamacita. You know. I liked it. It's a very like hype song, and I could definitely tell they were speaking Spanish. I just, yeah, I didn't know what they were saying, so like I definitely had to like wait for the lyrics for that. Um, but no, like it's so adorable. It's so cute. Um, Mamacita got me excited. Um, yeah, I think that's mainly my thoughts for that. I think I liked it. I liked the music. I liked the vocals. I also, what I really, really like is like towards the end when like the music kind of stops and it's just like their voices and then it drops and then it goes back again. I love like a hard, it's like a bass or something, like when the bass is hard, like someone is banging the life out of like, I don't know, a wall or something. I love it. So yes, I love Mamacita. And then Toxin. Um, so okay, I already knew I was gonna like it. So when it started, I was like, oh yeah, yeah, this is, I like this. But so like I feel like there's, at least for me, when I get into a song, like I feel like it's really easy for me to like check out, like if it's a new song, because it feels like it's very kind of like repetitive, like the even the music in the back. But Toxin is very sneaky, and it's like, oh, you were gonna check out? No, you're gonna listen to me. You are going to. It demanded my attention. I said, no, no, ho, you're not gonna check out. You're gonna, you are going to pay attention until the very end. And I said, okay, yes, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. um, but yeah, so I think right when I was about to check out, um, it goes like there's like a flute like sound. I don't even know if it is like a flute, but like something like a flute, but it doesn't sound like it finishes like its passage, the thing like it's playing, and it feels like it's cut off, but it's like dun-dun-dun. And when I heard that, I was like, "Oh, what is that?" I liked it. And then, like you have the in the back. And so like again, like I would have like tuned out, but then it because like I was expecting it to go like just in the back, along with like other things they would introduce. But they change it up so many times. Like there's still like a pattern to it, but like I just wasn't expecting like the pattern. Because like it goes up, like it's like and I'm like, oh my god, I like that. But I like the only, and I may maybe I don't, maybe there's another part. I think the only part where it is so steady and like so like I can, it's what I predict, is like Mingy's part when he's rapping. It's like and I feel like it makes sense, like because he's rapping and it's like the like the rhythm he's rapping to kind of like matches the and it's just, it scratches my brain just so, like so right. just just scratches just this this area of my brain that just felt like it always just needed a scratch. It was itching. It was itching for years, and it just finally got that scratch. That's how it feels listening to Toxin. So yes, I have been listening to it over and over and over and over again. I know that I probably, let me go look at my Apple Music. I mean, I'm not even gonna count it. That's how much. Like I think maybe at least like 25 times a day ever since it came out. At least. At least. But yeah. Okay. So then I'm like, I want to know. I want to know what they're saying in these songs, because I feel like, there's at least one song that's kind of like in my bag, depression, like keep up type of thing. And, I love those songs. I'm like, let me go see which one we got. Girl. Ooh. And of course, I started with my favorite song. Yeah, Toxin. Wow, that's all I have to say. Wow. I said, you know what? I wasn't ready. I wasn't. The, maybe I should have just filmed my reaction when I saw. I said, I was like, wow, wow. Yeah, that's maybe the most forward I've ever seen from them. Um, so wow, wow, wow. But yeah, like talk your ish, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Wow. But yeah. Even now I'm speechless. There's not much I can say, guys. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Yeah. yeah, it just I wasn't ready. I wasn't it grabbed me by the hair and threw me by like the window, and I just that's how much I wasn't ready. If they had just prepared me. If they had just prepared me. But yeah. And then I went to like Fallin. It wasn't that bad. I felt like it was, maybe around, and maybe I've also forgotten, but around, the level of overt that I'm used to with them. Um, and Mamacita. Then I finally found out, like, like the Spanish. Ven aquí, bea. Okay, okay. Hey, let them talking they ish in Espanol. Okay, period. Um, but yeah, no, very very fun, very fun album. She's so bad. But yeah, very very fun dance for that too. Is there something and body, but the song that I thought body was gonna be the song that would have this motivational piece in it. It was also very forward, or not very forward, because like I think it was more forward than I was expecting it to be. I was like, okay, okay, that's what y'all been doing. But no, it was definitely a shock, but it was very a fun shock. I was like, okay, like if they were my friends, I'd probably just like tease them about it, type of thing. Like not like seriously offended, type of thing. Um, but yeah, I think that's all right. Obviously, the body bad. Did I listen to Bad's lyrics? I think I did. Yeah, yeah. And this is about where I should end it because it is like 32 minutes. And I don't know if I've had a video longer than 30 yet. I mean, not that it's bad. I'm just like, I shouldn't ramble too long. But yeah, this was a really fun ramble. Thank you for listening to me if you did listen to me this far. And yeah, I'd like to hear what your ranking is. If you had any specific thoughts about like, the sorry. About the music. Or like why you liked one thing, or if you were shocked like me when you read those lyrics. Um yeah. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments if you have any. Um and yeah. See ya.